Am I the asshole for calling out my boyfriend for not being quote unquote masculine enough? John.
Ooh.
Ooh.
She sounds like one of those. Is there like an alpha sister?
Alpha
You know, there's
sister.
alpha bros.
An alpha sister.
There's alpha bros. Is she an alpha sister? Like, that's kind of fucked up. Is she on like is there a women version of Andrew Tate that's around
Yeah,
there?
is there a neck beard for women?
Probably.
The pick-me's, right?
She probably
Pick-me?
Yeah, the
Sure,
pick-me.
oh,
There it
that's
is.
the word.
She's a pick-me bitch.
Alpha sister. What the
Hey.
fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Alpha sister.
New t-shirt.
I'm gonna go asshole.
John coming up with the shirts today.
Sister. I'm gonna go asshole for this one.
Yeah, I'm going to say asshole because, yeah, it's just, I'm not vibing with her.
A
Not
little
loving
bit
it.
of the ick there.
Yeah.
My tummy is hurting. Yes. Thank you for asking. No, don't like it.
All right, here we go. I, 20-year-old female, work at a nursing home as a groundskeeper, a plumber, and maintenance person. Shifts range from about 8 hours to 15 hours.
God
My
damn.
partner, 26-year-old male, is not employed at the moment, but he does have a few odd jobs like fixing up lawnmowers, but that only pays maybe like $50 a week. And sometimes
Ooh.
he even dips into the red. So I guess it's just one of his hobbies, I guess, more than a job. He also has no desire to work, and I am totally fine with that. I make a good amount of money, so we can totally live off of that income. In return, he does most of the chores in the house, like cooking and cleaning. Of course, I help him from time to time, but since I have a more manual job, I don't do as much, but I am more than willing to help when he asks. Anyways, he's been wrapped up into quote unquote alpha male podcasters on Instagram and TikTok lately.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
He listens to Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I imagine that's
Oh, no.
one of them. Also, weird
I'm
fact,
gonna say I'm
not
wrong.
like defending Joe Rogan or whatever, but I was surprised to see on my TikTok he liked the Barbie movie. I'm like, is that not against your audience?
Religion.
Yeah, so that was surprising.
I fucking love the
Barbie movie
by
was
the
so
way.
fucking funny, hilarious.
No spoilers. Haven't
Oh my
seen
god,
it.
watch it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can watch at home. I wouldn't say it's like a theater necessary experience, but the movie is very good.
There was low key tears in my eyes, like in a certain part. I was like, oh no.
I didn't know what part you guys were talking about, by the way. I mean, I teared up at multiple
Oh.
points, but I don't know if there was a specific part.
Maybe it's just me. I'm just a sensitive person. That's probably what it is.
Was it the Ken scene with where he's saying Matchbox 20? Because I would.
I was dying.
1,000%.
When I saw that. I was dying. All right, back to the story.
Yeah.
He's been starting to spew off kind of misogynistic stuff. And even when I try to
Oh,
correct some of his false
no.
statistics, he scoffs and says that I, quote, wouldn't get it. He goes on and on about how to be more masculine and how masculinity's role in society and that men always need to fight and provide, etc., etc. Today, he went on about how women have such easy lives and that they can sit around and do nothing all day while a man pays for them and that men always carry the burden.
Wait a goddamn minute.
I exploded. I told
Okay.
So he's delusional.
I'm taking an L already.
I told him how I made all of the money in this house and how I pay for everything while he can work on his lawnmowers as a hobby. I told him that if he wanted to be more quote unquote masculine like those guys that he idolizes, especially the ones about the quote unquote grind, then he could get a job, to which he paled and said that this is different. I told him, in that case, then I should find a man who is more masculine that can provide for me and my future kids. Parentheses, something that he raves about, but never ends up doing. Close parentheses. He left in a huff and brought his overnight bag over to a mutual friend's. The
Did
friend,
you bring us lawnmowers?
Derek,
They bring his tools.
his overnight lawnmower.
Mainly was
The friend Derek said that I was way too harsh on him and that I should cut him some slack. I didn't
nope.
really mean what I said, but I just wanted him to snap out of those things that he's been watching. I wouldn't mind him watching positive influences, but the ones he watches are all bashing on women. So, am I the asshole?
Nah. Damn.
Nah.
I'm taking the L for this one. Shit, go off, be an alpha sister, man. Like that's cool.
We should
I'll
rebrand
fuck with that
Alpha
now.
Sisters as a good thing because they already have
As a
big
good
girls.
thing.
So Alpha Sisters
Right.
are
Alpha sisters
Are
are
in.
in.
Oh, did we just start
Maybe.
sucking people? Did we just start? And you know what? And this is like the damage of those type of like quote unquote influencers and what we do with like guys nowadays, and
Mhm.
especially on like younger generations because they're impressionable. You know what I'm saying? And like to me, like before he got exposed to those toxicity and that negativity, it seemed like they had an arrangement that worked for them. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like she wasn't bashing him about like how he's not having like a stable job. Like he contributed in the house and pretty much what worked for their arrangement. She seemed like she wasn't egging him on for that. But the fact that he started going in this like rabbit hole of like shitty men and like shitty people like giving shitty advices and shitty outlooks of life, dude, you kind of deserve that rude awakening that like if you're trying to spew all this nasty things out, you got to realize that, dude, you ain't shit, like, and for your buddy to be like, hey man, protect my bro. That's a shitty motherfucker too. Like you got to call out your friend, just be like, hey man, you're kind of going down the wrong path. So you might want to like open your eyes a little bit here. So you know what? Deserved. She put on what she needed to do for that.
Agreed. I want to know what podcast he's actually listening to because I'm just interested to see like what they are. I don't think she's an asshole. I think she had every right to say what she said in the sense of she was throwing back what he was trying to spew. And yeah, fuck him and his lawnmowers. Just, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Was it a little harsh? Probably, yeah. But after like 2 weeks of like, well, I don't know how long, but however long she had to endure. Imagine working 15 hours a day, coming home, and then your jobless boyfriend is saying like, women got it so easy, right?
Easy.
Yeah.
We got to pay
just
for
sit around at
everything,
home.
right? I'd be like, bitch,
What you-
what? Literally
There would be
the opposite of our lives. Literally the opposite.
blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. Blood on my shirt.
You're a fucking
Man's got to go.
plumber. You just fucking spend 15 hours fixing toilets, and then you come home and your boyfriend is like, what an easy life you live. What are you
Right?
talking about?
You're
I would strangle
dealing-
you.
Dealing with shit all like
Literal
literal
shit.
shit all day.
And I come home
and
to
then
one.
you to literally coming home to the human equivalent of a shit. Like no.
Madness.
Fuck that.
Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power.
For the fifth time, it's your boy Sean.